I'm gonna have some coffee right now so that I'm nice and hyper for you. Just like you like it. Just hold on a minute. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, or whatever time of day it is where you're watching me. This is Lost in the Orchid channel. My name is Alisa. Welcome back. I've been absent for a couple of weeks from YouTube. I've been super busy, and I'm going to tell you what I've been doing, and I'm going to tell you the update on what is happening with me. No more coffee for me, just decaf from now on. Hold on. Obviously, I'm in a good mood. I don't know whether you heard or not, but Ukrainians took back Kherson yesterday. I am so excited. I'm so happy. I was watching YouTube videos. I was bawling my eyes out. Fingers crossed it's gonna go that way from now on. Right, cracking on. What I've been up to, I have booked a man and van to move me on the 30th of November. So the day is dooming upon me, my moving day. I haven't started moving yet. I've been dreading about my two big IKEA wardrobes. You know, I've got two big IKEA wardrobes. Both of them has double mirror doors, and I've been dreading the moment of moving because A, they're super difficult to put together and take apart, according to my ex-boyfriend, and B, they're so big that it was a struggle to get them up the staircase. So I was dreading to think that something will go wrong, we either damage the walls or you know, the doors will break or whatever. So at work I have asked for one of our sales managers for a phone number, contact details of a guy who's moving furniture for them. And I contacted him, and he came around a couple of days ago and priced up. So I told him, this is what I'm moving. Out of my furniture, I don't have much at all. I have that sewing table that folds into like this big when you fold everything and tuck everything in. So it's not big. I have a bookshelf. And I have two wardrobes basically, and the rest of it is like my sewing machines, my books, my fabrics, and my kitchen stuff and my clothes. So that's it. I don't really take much because we made a deal about the furniture and it stays in the house. So he said that he's gonna come in the morning on the 30th, pack everything up, bring cardboard boxes that have special rail that you can hang up your clothes, and it get transported and then transfers back into the wardrobes. That I don't even have to re-iron it all again, because I thought I'd be packing it up all in rubbish bags. And so he quoted me £350 for the whole lot. I don't know whether it's going to be him. I think it's going to be him and somebody else doing all the moving. All I have to do is pack it up in boxes, sellotape it so that it's nice and neat and can be stuck up, and that's it. And the only things I will be moving myself is my IT equipment, which is my vlogging camera, my you know, my tripod, my laptop and stuff like that, and my plants. So all my plants I'll be moving myself. If I have to do 2 or 3 goes, then so be it. But now the plan is that on the 30th I will practically be moved from point A to point B with nothing left at point A, hopefully. And that is amazing news, because I thought that I would have to wait till the weekend until my ex-boyfriend gets free day from work and he deals with all the wardrobe. So basically I thought I'd be moving all like 5 days, as in fact I'll be moving just one day, and then I'll be unpacking for maybe, I don't know, a day or two, and then I'll be enjoying the whole weekend in my new house and filming loads of content for you. So yay, win 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 win, winning. Right then, next on my list to obsessively tell you, let's just have some more coffee, hold on, because I don't think I'm hyper enough for this. Okay, another thing is I've got I've got two things coming up next month. One of them is my work has a Christmas do, so the corporate party, which I'll be going to this year and taking Anna with me. And for that I will need an outfit, and it would be stupid for me to go and buy something in a shops of a price that I could probably make myself. So watch out for my next sewing plans video, because I'll be talking all about my evening wear makes for next month. Another occasion that's coming up is my birthday. So my birthday is going to be on the 20th of December, and I'm going to be very old. So it's going to be a 45th birthday, so I'm going to be 45. I've never had a successful birthday. Like, it all feels like it should be a special day, but it never kind of feels like it is. And I feel like sometimes when I'm around people, I'm almost like my birthday is imposing on them, so they have to act in a certain way or say certain stuff. But like, I don't feel like it's such a special day, although it is a special day obviously for me, but it's always been kind of like more casual than I would imagine the birthday should be. So I think this year I'm gonna just spend it on my own the way I want it, and I took it off. I booked a day off at work for it. I'm going to go into town and I'm going to buy myself something, and I probably meet somebody for lunch, and then in the evening I might either cook something nice and invite people around, or if I feel like it, I don't know, I might have a live feed with you. I don't know, what do you think? Would you guys log in? Like, I don't know what time it would be, like UK time. I don't know, 8, 9 in the evening or something like that. It's only like just an idea, it's not a plan. So yeah, so anyway, for that occasion I would also like to make something for myself. And I do have some ideas. I picked up a couple of fabrics, and I picked out a couple of patterns, so I will be talking about it in my plans video, sewing plans, so keep an eye on. Another thing is I went to a Ensley garden centre, which is about, I don't know, 55, like an hour drive from here. I went to Ensley Centre last weekend, I think it was, and I stumbled upon Angela from Devon.Threadtales. Never ever met her in real life. It was really odd moment. Me and my friend Anna, we were coming down the steps, and I kind of was like looking at, and Anna said, "Oh my gosh, look at all those people!" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, so many people standing there," and somebody was just like staring at me. So I took a second look, and I saw a familiar face. It didn't register. I thought it was somebody I worked with, and I was like, "Oh hi," and then it hit me who it was, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And we just like ran towards each other, and we're just like, we're just like screaming and just like crazy. So obviously neither Anna and Angela's daughter Amy, the knitting daughter, you should totally go and see what she's doing as well. But they stood there and they were like looking at us like, what is wrong? Because they didn't know what it was all about. But to me it was just like, me and Angela, we were messaging each other, we had a video call, you know, we just like online friends, and we never actually met in real life. So it was amazing. She's so gorgeous. She's so lovely. I absolutely loved it. And Angela had the brains on her to actually call me back for a photo, but I was so like all over the place that I didn't think to take the picture. So I will contact her and try to like lure that photo out to like pop in here for you. But that was so cute. So anyway, why I was telling you this is because we went to the Ensley Garden Centre and I bought some plants. Again, I know I said I'm not gonna Hold on, I just need a sip of coffee. Hold on. So I've I said I wouldn't spend more time. Start again. I said I wouldn't spend more money on anything that I don't need. However, I spent about £100 on plants that I don't really need them, but I kind of do, because when I bought them and now every time I look at them I just feel so happy. So that's like one of those things that I was talking about in my like a self-care video, you know, where you don't really need those things like books or, you know, like new piece of clothes or whatever, but you kind of do, because it makes you feel really happy and it gives you serotonin, right? Is that how you say it? You know, like the happiness hormone. So I'm gonna make a little video for you to tell you and show you what I've picked up, and one of it is, well, anyway, you'll see. So this is the orchid that I wanted to tell you. One of them I bought. It's called a jewel orchid, and I don't think it flowers, but what it does is just has a glowing leaves that sparkle in the sun. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it's absolutely stunning. And the moment I saw it, I just fell in love, and it just reminds me a little bit of the Avatar plants that they had in Magical Forest, you know. So this is the one of them that I bought, and this is the second one. And again, this one has, it's like a lightning marks on it, and it looks like it has electric like veins running through the leaves. It's just so absolutely stunning. It wasn't cheap. They two weren't cheap. They cost me both of them about £35, but you know what, totally worth it, because I look at them and my heart sinks. Another one of my special plants is this Pink Princess, it's called. It's like a variegated variety that has white, dark green and pink in the plant. And again, this wasn't cheap at all, because it's a special variegated plant. They're not cheap, but once now I have it, it can grow into nice and big specimen, which I will treasure for years to come. And this one is a Pink Princess, and this one is actually called the White Princess. It's supposed to be the same, except it has no pink in it, but it doesn't show too much white, and I don't know whether it's too much light for it or something, but it's supposed to look like this, but like more white in it. So again, I bought it when it looked like this tiny baby, and it grew into kind of nice medium-sized plant already, so I think it's happy here. And another thing is I bought a baobab. Like, why on earth would I buy a baobab, one would ask. But then on the other hand, I looked at it and it was so cute and ugly at the same time. It's like little tub of cuteness. And it even has like a little leaf, although it supposedly doesn't make leaves in the winter, but apparently just gonna have some nice leaves at the end of the little branches. How cute is it? Like, come on. So that cost me about £30, so you know, but then again, I look at it every time and it just makes me so happy. It's just such a cute little, you know, I can't have a cat right now, but this is as close as it comes to being cute, I think. Am I a weirdo? Another plant that I bought is this cactus. It doesn't have needles in it. I don't remember what it's called, I did look it up, but it just has these cute little heads, and I think it does flower. When I bought it, it was severely overwatered. I think that's what the problem is. It just gets it got too much water, so it's just struggling a little. So I'm just waiting for it to like a dry through. I think in fact I need to put it on the window. Hold on. So just put it on the window here so that it dries faster, because cacti is supposed to be kept dry. I don't know why they overwater it so severely in the shop, but it's okay. I can make it happy again. And I think there's a tiny little, like a purple dot, and I think that's where the flowers come out from. And I'll be so happy when it flowers. And I think it's such a cute little cactus. Same as this one, this cactus I bought right at the beginning of my obsession with plants. It's like has a hairy head, like super adorable. So I'm not really into cacti, but just a couple of varieties I do like, actually. And that's another thing that I bought is this, I think it's ficus. Oh, it's not, it's a Dracaena. It's like a dragon tree, what is it? I'm not sure, but I've reported it already. It was like just super cute. I like the shape of leaves. And I think it's gonna grow quite tall, so let's see what happens. Another new one is this Irish grass. Apparently it's called Irish grass. When I move, I'm gonna take like a flattish shallow tray, and I'm gonna try grow it across it, because it's supposed to grow like not in a little pot like this, but across like a flat territory. I think it's grew quite a lot since I got it, because it was very round, and now I'm looking at it like a week later and I see all these little hairs popping out. I'm quite happy about it. Like, look how cute it is. So yeah, and then this one I propagated from the one we have downstairs, because it was originally my plant, but now it's too big to take with me, so I'm just taking a little baby. I'll grow a brand new one from it. So that's cute. They grow quite big. And then this one was also propagated from the one downstairs. My ex-boyfriend has kindly offered me like a little plant cutting, which I gratefully accepted. And this one, I think it's called a watermelon plant, because when it grows it has like really huge, like this size of like my open hand probably, leaves like that, and they all look like watermelon. And I think it's quite happy because it has tiny little baby leaf forming as well, so that wasn't there when I planted it. So thank you very much. And another thing is, what I bought is a multi-cooker. There was a huge long discussion underneath one of my previous live vlogs when I was talking about buying kitchen stuff, and quite a few of you told me to buy a multi-cooker. And to the shame of me, I never looked into it, which is weird because I do like cooking, and I don't know why I've never had it. And after the discussion took place, I went looking them up, and I found that they are so amazing in doing so many different things. Like the one I've got, I've been told to specifically have the air fryer in it, which I did. So this one has air fryer, it has slow cooker, it has a pressure cooker, it has baking, sauteing, drying, and cooking, all sorts of things. So it has like 11, I think it has 11 functions in it that you can do without actually opening the top. So you can switch between programs, and you can perform like different actions throughout the cooking process on the same like meal. So hey, thank you so much, you are amazing. And I love all your suggestions, and I love all your ideas. So I'm going to show you a little bit, a little segment on my multi-cooker. I'm not going to take it out of the box because it's quite huge and heavy, but I will go into detail after I move. Okay. Just quickly to show you that I've got Instapot Duo Crisp with ultimate lid, and apparently this is an updated version of the older one, where you had to swap the lids when you wanted to air fry, but this one has all-in-one. And this one, I was wrong, it's 13 functions in one pot, and the functions are, I don't know if you can read, pressure cook, saute, steam, slow cook, sous vide, yogurt, air fry, roast, grill, bake. dehydrate and proofing for your bread. So I did open it up, and I did take perform a test of steam, and now it's been tested and it works perfectly. It's now sat nicely in the pot, waiting to be used when I move. And these are all my boxes with all my stuff that are hiding under the table. I don't know where else to put them. There's so many of them and they just keep multiplying, but it's okay, not too long now. And another thing is that I'm now mentally preparing for packing up my life. In terms of kitchen stuff, as you know, I bought everything brand new, so that's not a problem. I'll just box it up. Now with the books, again, books and magazines is probably not a big problem. I'm just going to put them in boxes and let the big guys move them and move the heavy boxes for me, so that's not a problem. Now I've been talking about moving my fabrics, and as you know, I have quite a few boxes of fabrics, and I did go through them before, and I've kind of got rid of loads of fabrics, and I've given them to my Ukrainian center where our Ukrainian refugee girls are. But I haven't been ruthless enough, but I feel torn about some of them. I would take specific ones of them out, and they were just like a really nice, like viscose and cottons that I don't like the color of perhaps, but they were very expensive and really good quality. So I'm thinking, I don't know, am I going to be doing some, like, I don't know, use them as interlining or use them as, I don't know, mock-ups for, like, if I ever decide to go back into making like vintage stuff, because it's quite fitted. You have to make sure that it's all just so, you know, just making them for like toils and stuff like that. So I have to go through my fabrics again, I think. I know I do that on camera, I think. And also I need to find a way to store them, because at the moment they're stored in big, like a flat-ish IKEA boxes, but because I stash them up on each other and take them like on and off all the time, those flimsy lids have cracked and broken, so I would have to get new boxes. So I was thinking getting, like, I don't know, like a 48 or 72 liters big storage boxes with clippies on them, you know, so that they're like airtight. I don't know how airtight they are in there, but I might just do that and maybe put them in a garage or something, or put the fabrics into plastic bag each and then put them in the airtight containers. I have to go and check out the new house to see what the conditions are like in there, or alternatively I could put them in a spare room, but then it's going to look cluttered, and maybe I'll use that spare room for like my sewing. Maybe just chuck the sewing table in the corner or something like that. I don't know. So too many questions. The thing is, I need to start making more specific plans about where my furniture will go. So on the 18th, this house will be handed over and built and signed off to the owners, who will then be renting it to me. So as of the 18th, theoretically I could go and maybe take a look and see what furniture, maybe if they put the furniture in there straight away, see where that goes and where the spaces are for my furniture. So when or if I do, obviously I'm going to take videos and photos for you to show you like a little sneak peek of my new place, and that would be lovely, because that way I can kind of plan ahead, and you know how much I love planning. And another thing I will need to be doing is to start registering for gas, electricity, water, and the internet, and that again can be done as of the 18th. And because I have like just under 2 weeks before my moving date, I can probably do it all in good time for me to move in and just start using all those things. So yes, this is my update. I don't know what else to tell you that is not sewing related, because I will be making different videos for that. So I'm going to leave it here, and thank you guys for spending your time with me. And if you have any useful tips or tricks please leave them underneath, because I do love reading them and I do take most of them on board, and the ones I don't, I kind of store in my memory so that I use them at a later date. So thank you again for watching. I hope you're doing something amazing this weekend and have a successful week. Make something pretty. Meanwhile, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I see you soon in my next video. Thank you, bye!